Hello, hope you're having a great day. Now today has been another day where I failed to get up at 7:30, but it's also another day where I'm going to try and forgive myself for it. I ended up waking up at 7:30, but then ended up going back to bed, and I was basically laying there and telling myself that I'm going to get up in 15 minutes time, right? So, I'm going to get up at 7:45. And 7:45 came, and then I was like, right, no, I'm getting up at 8, and so on and so on and so on, and I ended up getting up at 9 a.m. which isn't the end of the world, but, I really do need to try and get back on track with waking up at 7:30 at some point. But, because I've just come through quite a dark time, I don't want to give myself or give my mind any excuses to go down another dark path. So, I got up at 9 o'clock, accepted it for what it is. And the way I'm looking at it is, look, the same way that my mind is constantly dragging me in all different directions, my self-improvement, is going to drag me in all different directions. Sometimes I'm going to be focusing more on my fitness. Sometimes I'm going to be focusing more on doing stuff with my YouTube channels. And then sometimes I'm going to be focusing more on getting up early. And at the moment, my main focus is to just keep on this positive path now that I've got through the dark times recently. I do need to obviously keep in the back of my mind that I don't want to get complacent, and I don't want to get into a situation where I never manage to get back to getting up at 7:30 again. But, tomorrow's another day, so we'll see how that goes. Now, as usual, I'm turning the camera on after my walk around the block, and before that, I had my meditation session and wrote in my journal. Before that, I had loads and loads of water as soon as I got up out of bed, and I had a bit of salt water and some vitamin C. And while I was walking around the block, I was listening to an interview that someone did with Tristan Tate, who most people would consider the least famous of the Tate brothers, but I really like both of them, to be honest. And there's one thing that he said that was quite interesting about when they spent 92 days in jail recently. And he was saying how he made a point of always smiling to the prison guards, etc. He was always respectful to the prison guards. He didn't get the ump while he was in there. In fact, Andrew Tate has said in many interviews about how Tristan basically went on as if he didn't give a toss about being in there, about how he was always really happy, not getting the ump about being in jail at all. And Tristan was talking about that in the video that I was listening to this morning. And, the way he puts it is, he would have been in there for 92 days anyway, right? Regardless of if he's being angry or if he's being happy. If he was banging his head against the wall every day and getting stressed and, thinking about how unfair it was and this and that, he still would have been in there for 92 days. So it wouldn't have made any difference. In fact, it would have made it worse because, he wouldn't have been focusing on doing his push-ups and, focusing on doing what he needs to keep the outside world going, because he's obviously got businesses and stuff and family. So yeah, he would have been in a worse situation if he was just, allowing it to affect him negatively, and ultimately he wouldn't have got out any sooner. So it's a really good way of looking at stuff. When you are going through dark times or hard times or doing anything that isn't ideal, try and keep a smile on your face, try and stay positive, because it's not going to make it any better by being negative and getting the ump, and it could actually make things worse. So, really interesting to hear Tristan talking about that. And I'm actually going to continue listening to that interview whilst I go through my workout. My body is really aching still. I feel like I am kind of overdoing it a bit for a 38-year-old bloke who's really only started taking fitness seriously in the last 200 and something days. And I know loads of you guys tell me that I should, calm down a little bit. And I kind of have decided to, because as I mentioned recently, I've now decided to do 2 boxing classes a week, and I'm going to strictly only go to the gym 3 times a week. But my workouts here at home, I don't want to stop doing them. Every now and again, I'll have Sunday off, if I just so happen to be going to a car show or something early in the morning. But I still want to crack on with my workouts here at home every day, regardless of how achy I am. I just sort of adjust how intense the workouts are, according to how I feel. So yesterday I did arms and chest in the gym. I'm going to be doing a leg session tonight in the gym. But I'm going to continue on with some arms and chest here at home. I'm going to do some push-ups for my chest, and that obviously does your triceps as well. Then I'm going to do barbell arm curls for my biceps, and then I'll do some tricep extensions or whatever they're called. And then I'm going to jump in a cold shower, and then I can reward myself with my eggs on toast for breakfast. Well, I just realised I haven't filmed anything for this video since this morning, but basically I did the bare minimum that I needed to do before I could leave the house, which is basically editing yesterday's video on this channel and queuing up some posts to promote yesterday's video on the car channel. And yeah, then I went around the garage and I've had quite a productive afternoon, to be honest. And yeah, I'm just about to jump in my favourite car and bring her home, and then probably going to go straight to the gym for a leg session. Alright, so a bit of a change of plan. Because I'm now going boxing twice a week, I'm trying to strictly only go to the gym 3 times a week. And because my girlfriend Kat is off work tomorrow, she'll be going to the gym tomorrow. So I'm going to flop the gym tonight and go to the gym tomorrow with Kat. But I was really looking forward to driving my car to the gym, so instead we've gone shopping. Alright, back from shopping and I've had a shower and now it's dinner time. And surprise, surprise, I'm having chicken and egg. It's actually marinated chicken, so that's going to taste really cool. And of course, I've got a salad on the side. It's actually quite late, it's 9:30. So I'm not going to bother turning my MacBook on this evening, even though, you know, didn't get as much done as I would have liked before I left for the garage today, because I failed again to get up at 7:30. So yeah, I'm just going to eat this, chill out with Kat and focus on trying to get to sleep early, because I really do need to get back on track with getting up early in the morning. But, you know, I am giving myself a little bit of leeway at the moment because I don't want to give my mind another excuse to make me feel down about my situation. You know, yes, I did get up late today. Yes, I did get less done, you know, than I would have hoped on my MacBook and stuff. I've still got stuff that I need to do, you know, as I always do. I got to the garage a bit later than ideal, to be honest. So, you know, maybe could have got more done at the garage today as well. But, you know, I've brought my favourite car home here, so I'll be cracking on with some bits on that car at the garage here at home. So, you know, I could look at the day and focus on what I didn't get done. But, you know, I am trying to give myself a little bit of leeway at the moment. And, you know, I'm going to focus on the positives. You know, number one, the most important thing, I haven't taken drugs or drunk alcohol today. So that's a win. But also, you know, I got what I definitely needed to get done on the MacBook, which is editing yesterday's video on this channel and doing the promotional posts for the car video that I put out yesterday. And I went around the garage, got some bits done on the cars, and yeah, got to drive my favourite car today, which is always good. I actually just had a really cool run on some fast moving roads with a Fiat 500R Bath, which yeah, was a bit rapid. I don't think it was standard. Sometimes when I meet other sort of petrol heads on the road, I end up getting a message from them, so yeah, hopefully they get in touch. But yeah, it's been a positive day, not a perfect day, as no day ever is. But yeah, hoping for another really productive day tomorrow, and of course I get to go to the gym again with my girlfriend Kat. So I'm going to eat this dinner and I'm going to end this video here, but I will be back for another one tomorrow. Massive thanks as always to everyone who's made it this far. Feel free to say hello in the comments and we'll have a chat, or get in touch with me through Facebook, Instagram or email. But other than that, I'll speak to you tomorrow.